Hey, in the morning, there's two things that I love. One of them is coffee. Two, breakfast. And something that I haven't had in a while for breakfast is donuts. And I'm really craving a good, awesome, really flavorful and kind of savory donut. So today, we're gonna take a trip to a place called Union Square Donuts in Boston, Massachusetts. First, I gotta shower. Alright, now, I'm all ready, I feel great, I'm gonna go grab myself a cup of coffee, put my battery on the charger for this camera, so that way when we go it doesn't die, and I'm gonna do a little bit of editing and finish up this video for yesterday. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit when we get on the road.
There's nothing better than a hot cup of coffee in the morning. I love it. It's so good.
I officially have a bigger hatred for COVID-19 than I do Brussels sprouts when they're not cooked with bacon. I was gonna go get donuts today, as you guys know, and I can't. Because Boston apparently has one of the highest rates for COVID next to New York, and I'm not trying to get sick, dude. I mean, I got a face mask, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't wanna do that. So, we have to change our plans today. So instead, we're gonna head over to Francesco's in Charlton, which is like a few towns over from me. It's not really that far, and it's a really awesome little bakery. We're gonna go there, I'm gonna grab some pizza dough, and we're gonna make homemade pizza today instead, because I haven't done that in a really long time. Unfortunately, I would make my own pizza dough, but everywhere is out of yeast. Like literally everywhere. It's awful. So I have to resort to getting my own pizza dough, which is okay. I know how to make pizza dough, and I would rather make my own, but we can't right now. I'm gonna go inside, we're gonna do that. Maybe we'll even get some goodies while we're in there, and we'll go from there. Take it easy. Pizza dough acquired. I'm super excited. Francesco's is an awesome bakery. They're local, it's fresh, it's just everything you could ask for in a local place for good bread, good desserts, and especially cannolis. Hell yeah, look at this thing. This is their chocolate chip cannoli. This thing is ridiculous. And it's so good, and I'm definitely not gonna wait to eat it. I'm eating it right now. Bruh. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, while I finish enjoying this amazing chocolate chip cannoli, I might have to stop at the store to get a couple ingredients for the homemade pizza, because I'm really not sure what I want to make. So we gotta figure that out. I don't know if we should do pepperoni, or vegetable pizza, or we spice it up. We'll figure it out. We got this. Woo! Alright, so we're back home. I just had a workout. I feel great. Like I said, I always do my workouts every other day, whether it's with my friends or it's by myself. So either way, it helps me get through the day, like I always tell you guys. So work out if you can, drink a lot of water, and stay healthy. You know, that's part of the whole stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble thing. But I have to go back out because I realized that my cat needs a new cat bowl for her food and her water. So we gotta go get that. So I'm gonna stop at a little local store around me that might have that stuff. So we're gonna go pick that up really quick, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's go! You ain't Naruto running, you're doing it wrong! Alright, food and dish bowl, food and dish bowl, food and water bowl acquired. Now I'm gonna go get some coffee, and we're gonna go home and make some pizza. I'm so excited. Let's get it, y'all. Woo! Oh, hey, we're home. Hell yeah, look at that. That was so quick. Before we get into making some pizza, I want to introduce you guys to Zelda. Hi, Zelda. Zelda is a very good cat. We found her because she was a stray. Back when Tristan used to live at another house, Zelda found us, and we decided to take her in because she kept coming over the house all the time. And we were like, well, if you're gonna keep coming here, we're gonna have to take you in. Zelda has become a very close member of this family. Haven't you, Zelda? So she is the best girl. Oh, okay. She's super playful. She's really nice. She's just overall an awesome cat. And you'll probably see a lot of Zelda the more we have videos. We got the name Zelda because, well, Zelda here is a princess, in fact. She's spoiled, and we're not really sure if she has the Triforce of Wisdom, but we're gonna take a guess that she does, considering she can open closed doors without any problem whatsoever. So there's that. So what do you think about the recent happenings of COVID-19, Zelda? What are your thoughts? An appropriate response. You ever heard of a little TV show called SpongeBob SquarePants? Does that ring a bell? No? Okay. Alright. Yes or no? Catnip. What do you say? But alright, guys. Thanks for this little interview with Zelda. We're gonna go make some pizza. Woo! Alright, so in order to make pizza, we need pizza dough. And we got that earlier today. So let's go get that out of the fridge. Woo! Here's our pizza dough. And we got this at Francesco's earlier today, and it's pre-made, so it's kind of small, but that's okay. We can still make it work. Now, the first thing you're gonna want to do is make sure you grab your flour, because this is gonna be the most important thing to rolling out our dough. Grab a handful and kind of just put it on the board. Now, I haven't made pizza in quite a long time, but thankfully, my mom taught me how to roll out dough, so this should be pretty easy. I actually don't have a rolling pin here. I'm gonna go get a water bottle. Water bottle. So just take it. Roll it out. We're taking this as a first try. Now the pizza that we're making today is spinach feta pizza with mushrooms and red bell peppers. And bam! We got dough! The key to these Let's Get It recipes and this series is that I don't know what I'm doing. And by that, I mean I've never done this before, but cooking is confidence, and confidence is cooking. And what that means is if you go into this sense of confidence and act like you know what you're doing, your product is probably gonna come out a lot better. And that's not just with cooking, that's with everything else. All right, so the dough's done. We can put that off to the side and leave that. Now, we're gonna make it on to the sauce. Would you believe me if I told you the hardest part of this entire recipe is making sure I don't get flour on my camera? Next thing we need to do is make the sauce. And we got a recipe for that, but we're gonna spice it up a little bit on our own. To the computer to follow the recipe! Wait, I can just use my phone. Much better. All right, so what is the first thing that we need to do? All right, let's go over our ingredients list. We have olive oil, minced garlic, crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, sugar, salt, basil, oregano, black pepper, and crushed red pepper. Well, sounds like we got everything, so we're good. Let's get step one out of the way. We're gonna put olive oil and garlic into a sauce pot and cook over medium heat for 1 to 2 minutes. That way the garlic gets nice and soft and it starts to release the aroma of the garlic, making it a lot more fragrant and vibrant when it's actually in the dish. You know what I was just thinking? How do people deal with like having like a maid or like a food service person in their house when they're like super rich? Like, could you imagine just like, your blade, monsieur. Thanks, Jeeves. Appreciate it, man. Of course, monsieur. Hey, Jeeves, could you do me a solid, bro? I need some toilet paper. Right away, monsieur. Whoa, 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 hey, don't come in here. I'm going to the bathroom, bro. Monsieur. Monsieur, I can't sleep. I'm having a bad dream. Bro, you're like 62 years old. What do you mean you're having a bad dream? Go to bed. It's 3 a.m. Yeah, like I could never. No way. Next up, recipe requires canned crushed tomatoes. Add our tomato paste. Half a tablespoon of sugar. Some dried basil and oregano. Some pepper. And some crushed red pepper flakes. Now we stir it and let it simmer. While that is simmering, why don't we get our prep work done for the pizza, which includes, we're gonna do the spinach, we're gonna do the feta, we're gonna do the peppers, we're gonna do all that stuff. We're gonna cut it, get it nice and ready, and it's just gonna look absolutely amazing. Alright, sauce is almost done, so we got one thing left we gotta do. And that is blacken these mushrooms. Mushrooms are gonna add a great umami flavor to this pizza. And you guys have probably heard umami used in a lot of, fancy chef shows and cooking shows and stuff like that. And I'll give you a really quick definition of what umami actually means. So, umami in other words, and not to sound fancy, is a Japanese word that basically means deliciousness. And what it does is it just adds so much flavor to a lot of dishes. Specifically what it does is it makes one of the 4 food tastes immensely stronger, which is why we add certain things like mushrooms or peppers to something like a spinach and feta pizza, because peppers and mushroom complement feta. Now, before we even consider putting the tomato sauce on our pizza, we gotta taste it first. Hot diggity dog! Woo! Woo! That's what I call a pizza sauce, yo! We're on some Emerald Lagasse stuff! Woo! Let's assemble this pizza, shall we? As you can see, we got our feta cheese, we have our spinach, we have our peppers, and then we have our mushrooms. And last, but certainly not least, we gotta add egg wash to the outside of the pizza, so that way when the crust cooks, it gets super crispy and golden. And while I'm making this egg wash, why don't we go over some quick kitchen tips for making your cooking life a little bit easier. Tip number 1, always clean as you go and use as little as dishes as possible. It makes the end product so much easier. Next one. Always make sure you have some sort of cooking oil on hand. It doesn't allow whatever you're cooking to stick to the bottom of the pan. And it can be used universally for a lot of things. Tip number 3, wash your hands. And that's not just because of COVID. If you're cooking and you touch chicken and then you touch an orange, you've now contaminated the orange. Always wash your hands after you touch everything. And finally, 2 more. Number 1, have fun. Cooking is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy the process of doing something that you've never done before. And that's why I love cooking, is because there's so many opportunities ahead once you learn so many things. And the learning process can be fun too. You don't have to make it stressful. And the 5th thing is, don't be afraid to mess up when you're cooking. It's part of the learning process, and it's actually one of the things that makes cooking really fun. Because you learn that next time, if you don't do that, then you're gonna have a safe and solid dish that's gonna come out awesome. But sometimes along the road, when you mess up, you find out something that you didn't know. And with all that being said, cooking is supposed to be fun, like I said before. So make it fun. Do things that scare you, and just take that extra leap of faith, and you have no idea what can become of it. I've run into quite the predicament. I don't know how I'm gonna get my pizza off this cutting board. No, not lifting you up, because you're gonna spill spatula. No! Another cutting board! All I gotta do is just, come on, don't rip the dough. I'm gonna rip this pizza. It's all fun and games, so the guy who's making the damn YouTube video forgets how to put a pizza on a plate. What do you got to live for, Josh? What do you got? Alright, so I came upstairs to, I'm gonna watch a couple of YouTube videos and wait about 15 minutes to turn the pizza around. And then at 7:15, the pizza should be done. So the edges of the pizza got a little bit more brown and crispy than I actually wanted it to. But now we know. See, that's the experience of learning. When it did get golden brown, there's some black bits, which will make it nice and crispy. The top part's right here. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta cut into this. That is the crispiest pizza in the entire world. All right, let's give it a shot. It's a little crispier than I wanted it to be, but overall, wow. We did a really good job. Thanks for tuning into the very first episode of Let's Get It, where every single Saturday, we make a new dish that I've never tried to make before. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble, and thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. See you later. Bye!